Hi, I'm Clint Bowie, the Artistic Director of the New Orleans Film Society.
My name is Gian Brown, and I'm Artist Engagement and Programming Manager.
And I'm Kyoko McRae, Director of Documentary Programming and Filmmaker Labs.
We're thrilled to be here today to present the 2021 New Orleans Film Festival Filmmaker Awards ceremony presented by WarnerMedia. Before we begin, we'd like to share a message from WarnerMedia.
Yes, y'all, the crew is here.
We are a unit unstoppable. We are a unit of choice. We are a unit that's powerful.
It's a brand new day.
What's empowering is seeing yourself.
So I can see.
It celebrates expressions of all kinds.
Raise them up.
I'm willing to fight for those who cannot fight for themselves.
Let's celebrate our right to exist and to exist with joy.
This is gold standard.
We can change this world for the better.
Yes!
That's what it is. It's honesty.
My main focus now is to take action.
We hope that you all have had a chance to tune in to some of the exciting films we've shown, whether through our in-person screenings or through the virtual platform.
And thank you so much to all of our participating filmmakers and audiences. We're so excited to be able to share your work in this year's lineup, and we hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far.
The process for selecting the films in this year's lineup and for preparing for the film festival began over 10 months ago, when we first began accepting submissions for the festival and when our programming team began viewing and discussing the submitted films. Zandashe, Kyoko, and I are joined in these programming efforts by a number of our programming colleagues, including the following. Rashada Fortier, who programs narrative shorts, Greta Hagen-Richardson, narrative features, Carl Harrison Jr., documentary features, John Kieran, narrative shorts, narrative features, and experimental shorts, Rachel Lynn Weaver, experimental shorts and Cinema Reset, the new media arm of the festival, Amber Love, documentary features, documentary shorts, and animated shorts, Kate Mason, narrative shorts and documentary features, Zuri Obi, experimental shorts, Kenny Reynolds, narrative features, Stephanie Tell, narrative shorts, and Amada Toruella, documentary shorts and animated shorts.
Our 14-person programming team logged countless hours of film viewing during the course of the programming process and participated in dozens of hours of meetings and discussions to determine the final slate. I say this to stress that the films in our lineup were selected with great care and intention, and we are truly honored and grateful to be showing all of them in this year's festival. Our programming process is also aided by our volunteer screeners who view films and provide responses and feedback. We are so grateful for your time, feedback, and perspectives on these films.
Over the course of the past 10 months, while we readied for this year's festival, a lot has changed. We have weathered the resurgence of COVID through the Delta variant, and for those of us in South Louisiana, the devastation of Hurricane Ida. We also experienced the losses of several beloved members of our film and theater community: Carol Sutton, Sherry Marina, Adela Gautier, three iconic actors, writers, and leaders in the community.
Each year during the New Orleans Film Festival, we invite groups of artists and industry professionals to serve as our official festival juries and select winning films in each category.
Our first category is the Jury Award for Narrative Short Film, which is one of 3 Oscar qualifying categories in the festival. New Orleans Film Festival is one of only 14 festivals in the country that is Oscar qualifying in 3 or more categories. That means the winner here will be eligible to be nominated for an Academy Award for Best Live Action Short and will also receive $2,500 in Kodak film stock. There are 53 total films in competition for this category. Our jurors in this category include Ben Lopez, Executive Director of NALIP, the National Association of Latino Independent Producers, Romola Lucas, a lawyer, film producer, founder of the Caribbean Film Academy and festival director of Third Horizon Film Festival, and Tiffany Vasquez, a former host on Turner Classic Movies, where she introduced classic films on television and in venues, and an editor at Jiffy, where she curates the film collection of GIFs. Now let's hear from our jurors to find out the winner.
All right.
So first we would like to, in the narrative shorts category, we would first like to acknowledge a few films that we loved, but we couldn't pick them all as winners, so we had to choose. And these films ended up not being the winner in the category, but we love them and we just want to give them a shout out. The first one is, and I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, Peau de Chagrin. We love the cinematography, the colors, the visuals, the music, all of it. We really enjoyed that film. Second is Execution, for the originality. The film is all over the place, but the filmmaker managed to just keep all the parts of it together, keep it moving. And I watched it from beginning to end without pause, drawn in. And so did the other jurors. So we particularly enjoyed those two films. And I'll have Benjamin talk about the third film.
The third film is Pearl and Henry, for its humanity, for its originality, for bringing warmth, and especially in the time where we need it the most, especially after the last 2 years. So Pearl and Henry, thank you to the filmmakers that made it happen.
And that leaves me to announce the overall winner, which the three of us really loved. We thought it was beautiful on every level, and it stayed with us and continues to stay with us. So congratulations, Alcite, the winner of this category. We loved it, and as well as all of the other films. Really, it was an incredible experience for us all. Thank you.
Congratulations. The next award we'll be presenting is the Jury Award for Documentary Short Film, which is also an Oscar qualifying award. 2 years ago, the short film A Love Song for Latasha, directed by Sophia Nali Alson, won this award at our festival, which qualified it for the Academy Award consideration, and it went on to receive a nomination for Best Documentary Short Film. The winner of this award will receive a $10,000 equipment rental package from PRG, and jurors in this category include Dolly Turner, a board member of the Black House Foundation and founder and CEO of the Turner Group. Renelle Schubert, producer of the podcast What's Up with Docs. And Dana Merwin, program officer in the grants department at the International Documentary Association. We'll turn it over to our jurors to let us know the winner.
Our winner is You Can't Stop Spirit, directed and produced by Vashni Karin.
The film is a compelling women-led story about New Orleans with high production values that captures the spirit, community, and cultural traditions.
We're also pleased to announce 2 special jury mentions. First is Death is Our Business, directed and produced by Jacqueline Olive. And the other film is You Heard Me, directed by Milo Damgen, produced by Shanice Holmes, Jessica Eugene, and Catherine Caldwell. Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations! Next up is the Helen Hill Animated Short Award, named after the late New Orleans-based artist Helen Hill. This is the third of our Oscar qualifying categories, and there are 8 animated short films competing for this prize. We've invited the following 3 jurors to select a winner, and they include Everett Downing Jr., an Oscar-winning story artist and animator with over 15 years of experience in the industry, having worked at Blue Sky Studios, Pixar Animation Studio, and DreamWorks Animation. Sihanouk Mariona, an Emmy Award-winning animator and currently animation director at Marvel Entertainment. He's also a Filmmaker alum of the New Orleans Film Festival, having shown his film They Crawl Amongst Us in 2015. Jenga Mwendo, a New Orleans native and founder of the nonprofit Backyard Gardeners Network, who has also previously worked in the computer animation space as a modeler at Blue Sky Studio. And our 4th judge, Ingrid Chas, a creative executive at Moonbug Entertainment and a charter member of Latinx in Animation, a nonprofit branch of the Latino Film Institute dedicated to empowering and promoting the growth of Latinx and minorities in all facets of the animation, VFX, and gaming industries. Let's turn it over to our panel to find out the winner.
This was such a fantastic and very diverse group of short films, which made it a bit of a tough decision, but we're very happy and excited to announce our winner.
We are proud to announce the jury prize winner for animated short. Congratulations, Trona Pinnacles.
But it was such a great group of animated films with a lot of great characters, a lot of great art and technique and production quality. We also wanted to make another category called the special jury mention for another one of the films.
Another film that we thought was really worth mentioning is Anxious Body.
Congratulations. Next up is the award for experimental short film, and our jury for this category includes Crystal Cayaza, an alum of the New Orleans Film Festival, whose recent experimental documentary short, See You Next Time, screened at last year's Sundance Film Festival. Simon Liu, a multi-year alum of the New Orleans Film Festival with his experimental short films. And Rawan Nassif, a filmmaker whose short film, Turtles Are Always Home, won the jury award for Best Experimental Short at NOFF a few years back. And we'll go to our panel to find out the winner.
This film's mythology dared to interrogate deep questions while embracing joy. It's a beautiful representation of art that challenges our approach to films related to identity.
This work's free-form and associative editing structure pierces through converging timelines, forms, spaces, and ideas to build an innovative and unique experience that feels at once incredibly personal and timeless.
The experimental short film jury prize goes to Two Sons and a River of Blood by Amber B. Mack and Angelo Madsen Minax.
And we also decided to award another film with an honorable mention. This work seamlessly oscillates between narrative, documentary, and experimental formats, building a series of observations of a place and its occupants that portray moments of great intimacy, which often take on a sense of surrealism through shifts in the work's formal approaches to portraying reality.
Grabbing our attention with its cinematography and sound design, even in moments of silence, our honorable mention drew us into an immersive sensory experience.
And the experimental short film honorable mention goes to Fireflies by Leo Bittencourt.
Our last juried short award is the Jury Prize for Louisiana Short Film for artists based here in Louisiana. The Jury Prize winner will receive a $5,000 Storyville post package. Jurors in this category include Ro Haber, a filmmaker and alum of the New Orleans Film Festival, Jenny Slattery, co-founder of Early Bird Films, and Lacey Dent, a New Orleans-born filmmaker whose short, The Executioner, won an Audience Award at the New Orleans Film Festival 4 years ago. We'll go to the jury to let us know who won.
Our special jury mention goes to You Can't Stop Spirit.
We thought that it was beautifully shot and that it was a wonderful portrait of the culture in New Orleans. And we felt like it was very colorful and vibrant, and it made us feel like we were connected to the city and connected to these specific dancers that were portrayed so wonderfully in the movie.
Yeah, we also thought it was such a unique entry point into what celebration and joy and tradition means within New Orleans' rich history of those things, and just loved spending time with the women in the film.
We were impressed by the moving camera work as well as the composition and portraiture of these women. And also there was definitely this beautiful sense of humor involved in the film that we really could feel, and it felt fresh and like something that we really loved watching.
And the prize for Best Louisiana Short goes to This Body. We thought that this was such a timely film, but a film that meets and explores the moment through a very specific entry point, following this character as she participates in a trial, allowed us to understand what we're all going through in a deeper way, but also created a narrative that had suspense and momentum and really pulled us along.
We love the way that the film felt like we were following a process that was unfolding before our eyes. And we felt very rooted in the character and her vulnerability in participating in this trial, and also thought that it was a really smart entry point to talk about the medical complex and also racism and how all of that is intertwined and how it complicates this moment of COVID. And the short just had a gentle touch and a lot of humanity to it that was really beautiful.
Yeah, we felt like it was very of the moment, and it was extremely impressive how through all the footage we were following this one woman and getting to know her journey, and it sucked us in and was very compelling.
Additionally, there's a cinematography prize for a Louisiana narrative short film that comes with a $10,000 camera rental package from Carlo Camera. Let's hear who won that award.
So for Best Cinematography for Louisiana Short, we chose Baby Bangs. We thought that it was expertly photographed and that it was a very unique portrait of a hair salon in New Orleans. It just made us feel something. We felt uplifted when we watched it, very cool. And it just had a very dope vibe to it. We just fell in love with it.
Yeah, we found this film as a whole and its cinematography really gorgeous, really immersive. We felt both grounded in a real sense of place and sense of this artist, but also in a more expansive world of healing and philosophical growth and caretaking. So it was a really special film.
We love especially the composition of the film. You could really see that the director has an incredibly strong aesthetic and a really strong eye. And the cinematography was, of course, gorgeous. And just felt that the film felt extremely complete, like it was all in sort of the same world and felt extremely cohesive, which is remarkably hard to achieve for a short. And so we really loved it.
Now for our feature films. First up is the jury prize for Louisiana Feature, and the award for that is a $15,000 Panavision camera rental package. The jurors in this category include Mia Bruno, a distribution and story consultant with Fourth Act Films, Monique Walton, a producer of such films as Bull, which premiered at the 2019 Cannes Film Festival and was nominated for 3 Independent Spirit Awards, Naomi Walker, an organizer of conferences, screenings, and public discussions around documentary films, and a consultant for both films and organizations. We'll go to our jury to find out who they selected as the winner.
We are proud to award the Best Louisiana Feature Award to The Neutral Ground. The Neutral Ground focuses on such a pivotal part of New Orleans history, and CJ tells it with such verve, wit, empathy, and ferocity. This film is an incisive illustration of a New Orleans story that serves as a resonant reflection of America itself.
We are also proud to award a special mention to Many Fires, this time We the 100 Million, for its creativity and pushing the documentary form in new directions.
This jury was also tasked with selecting a film to receive the Best Cinematography Award for Louisiana Feature, which comes with a $10,000 camera package from Carlo Camera. Jury, let's find out who won this prize.
The winner of the Cinematography Award in the category of Louisiana Feature is Many Fires, This Time We the 100 Million, from cinematographers Zach Manuel, Spencer Mann, and Jason R.A. Foster. Congratulations.
Next is the award for documentary feature. There are 14 feature films in this category, and the winner of this award will receive a $10,000 equipment rental package from PRG. Here to present this award are the jurors in this category. Michelle Hamada, Director of Industry and Filmmaker Relations at CERN Media. Teresa Navarro, Vice President of External Affairs for POV and America Reframed, American Documentary. and Lauren Domino, a New Orleans-based writer and the Oscar-nominated producer of Time and other award-winning films.
We chose this year's winner based on its urgency, its amazing character portrayal surrounding a hot button issue that just inspires us to take action, to learn more, and to do more. The 2021 Documentary Feature Award winner is On the Divide.
We were really struck by the film's captivating portrayal of three characters that are caught in this tension around abortion rights in Texas. The project is well-crafted, heartbreaking, moving, and we're really proud to give it this award.
We would also like to recognize another film that really pushes the form and centers accessibility in a way that is uncompromising and truly central to both the style and the strength of the story itself. And we would like to recognize Shared Resources for the special mention.
Our final juried award is for the Narrative Features category, which comes with a $15,000 Panavision camera rental package and $13,500 in light iron post-production services. Our jurors in this category include archivist and New Orleans native Maya Cade, who works at Criterion Collection and recently launched the Black Film Archive; Kate Gondway, who recently founded the distribution company Dedza Films and was also included on Filmmaker magazine's list of the 25 new faces in independent film; and Carlos Gutierrez, the executive director of Cinematography. So let's find out who our winner is.
Hello, my name is Kate Gondway. I am the founder and president of distributor Dedza Films in support by Kino Lorber. On behalf of my fellow jurors, we would like to announce this year's Best Narrative Feature. There were so many incredible and compelling stories, and we couldn't just pick one. So I'd like to start off with our special mention, which goes to Perfume de Gardenias, directed by Monte. This was a film that stayed with us, and our whole team really felt that the story was well executed, and the striking performance led by Luz Maria Rondon deserved this mention. Congratulations, Matcha. We truly cannot wait for what's next for you. I'll now move on to this year's Best Narrative Feature, which goes to The Conference of the Birds, directed by Kevin Contento. The jury really felt that the film had a clear aesthetic, and the director did not limit his creative decisions to the budget or conform to traditional ways. The film was so captivating to experience and really took us on a poetic journey on the backdrop of Florida that became a clear reminder of the power of storytelling. Congratulations to you, Kevin. We would like to thank you both, Matcha and Kevin, and your teams for expanding the future of independent film. Congratulations to you both.
We have another award to present, presented in collaboration with Real South. I'll turn it over to Real South series producer Nick Price to talk a little bit more about this award and announce the winner.
Hi everyone, I'm Nick Price, the series producer for Real South. We are a PBS documentary series based across the South, working to support filmmakers and creative communities across the region through distribution, commission, and career building opportunities. I'm so thankful for the New Orleans Film Society and Clint and Fallon specifically, and Zandashay as well, for continuing to be the beacon for a nexus of filmmaking, art, and creativity across the South. In partnership with the Film Festival, Real South honors the best in Southern short-form nonfiction filmmaking annually, and this year's winning film is just that, a stellar film that honors the Southern storytelling tradition, one that I might add is importantly local to the New Orleans Film Society. This year's Real South Short Award, which includes a $1,000 prize and distribution on Real South's digital platform, goes to Vashni Corinne for her film You Can't Stop Spirit. Congratulations, Vashni, and to so many other stellar films at the festival, many of which will be or have been part of Real South's platforms. Thanks for everything, and to everyone, we can't wait to see you next year.
In honor of the life and legacy of John Carlo Monte, a beloved member of our New Orleans filmmaking community who passed away in 2019, the New Orleans Film Society introduces the John Carlo Monte Memorial Award, intended for below-the-line on-set crew members not traditionally recognized who, like JC, bring warmth, joy, and energy to every set they are a part of. The winner of this award will receive a $1,000 prize. I'd like to turn it over to the steering committee behind this award, Bruno Doria, Jason Foster, and Paavo Hananen.
Hi, I'm Jason Foster.
I am Bruno Doria.
And I am Paavo Hananen, and along with Jesse Ray Buell, we are all members of the New Orleans filmmaking community and are the jurors for this year's Giancarlo Monte Memorial Award. 2 years ago, the New Orleans film community was hit by a shocking and heartbreaking loss in the midst of the New Orleans Film Festival when Giancarlo Monte unexpectedly passed away. At the time, the New Orleans Film Society gave the community time and space to publicly mourn his passing at the 2019 awards brunch and committed to creating a permanent means of remembering Giancarlo's legacy. We are here now 2 very long years later to fulfill that promise by awarding the first annual Giancarlo Monte Memorial Award. This award goes to a below-the-line crew member in the New Orleans area who reflects Giancarlo's spirit, both in their indispensability as a crew member as they work with expertise and enthusiasm, but also in their sense of camaraderie, adventure, and artistic drive. During a time when loss due to the COVID-19 pandemic continues to shape our daily lives, as well as the ways in which we gather and celebrate, and when the film industry is actively reckoning with how it values and supports the crew members who, although often unrecognized, are essential to filmmaking as we know it, this award takes on a timely significance. In continuing JC's legacy through a recognition of those crew members who carry on his spirit, we also hope this award helps to honor those filmworkers without whom none of this would be possible. JC was never afraid to speak truth to power, and we hope that this award carries that same independent energy forward and encourages those it honors to continue undeterred on the path that they are forging for themselves, both inside the industry, as well as in whatever way their artistic spirit drives them to create.
And I'm happy to announce that this year the award is going to be going to Andres Ballesteros. Congratulations, man. You deserve it. And to give us a few words on the reasons why we chose Andres is Matthew Martinez, who nominated Andres this year.
Hey, Andres. Congratulations, buddy. I'm one of it must have been a lot of people that nominated you for this award. For everyone who knew JC, and a lot of us did, we all know that spirit that he held and that enthusiasm. He was one of those handful of people that when you were on set, you wanted to see JC there. You wanted to feel his vibe. And as hard as the day was, as hard as the days always are, at the end of the day, that dude was still a shining light. And you are one of those people, 100%. I have so many stories that I could sit here and talk for hours about you, whether you know I have those stories or not. From so many different movies that we've worked on, that if I needed to trust somebody, it was you. And you were always there, whether it was in Robots, that you were the dude that I looked to help me move around in that robot suit with the magnets that were pinching me and hurting me and knocking me over. Or to that, there was a short film, quick story, short film. I had to beat a CRTV with a bat until it exploded, and no one on set, whether they knew or they just didn't care, to tell me that when you bust open an old CRTV, some chemicals come out. When you breathe them, it's not good for you. And I have the behind the scenes video somewhere of me busting open this TV, everyone ha 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 and running away. You know, this is 10 years ago. No one cared about safety then. And you were the one who came by with a towel to cover up my face and move me off set because you care. Because you care about people, and you're just a pleasure to be on set with, buddy. So you 100% deserve this award. And I hope they're giving you $1 million.
Also, as part of this year's festival, we mounted 3 pitch competitions designed to support South-based filmmakers in the art of pitching their projects. 2 of these pitch competitions were for student filmmakers representing colleges and universities from around the South. For our student documentary pitch competition, our panel of judges included Jose Fernando Rodriguez, a programmer for the Tribeca Film Festival, and Ginny Slattery, founder of Early Bird Films. We'll turn it over to them to find out the winner, who will receive a $500 cash prize.
So we're so thrilled to present this award to a film that is an anti-travelogue that blends pointed questions about the ethics of tourism with rich archival footage and a meditative essayistic approach that we found very compelling. And we're so excited to see this project as it evolves and makes its way into the world.
And the winner of the South Pitch Student Pitch Forum is Unpacked by director Stephanie Crawford from Spelman College.
Congratulations, Stephanie.
I echo Jenny. We really thought that Stephanie's kind of approach to archival, her fascination with archival and telling this really compelling and evergreen topic is kind of a risky and ambitious effort that we want to bet on and invest in. And it's going to be powerful no matter what. And it's a really fascinating approach into a part of life that we're all experiencing, vacationing and seeing what colonialism looks like and bringing the past into the present. So congrats to Stephanie, and we can't wait to see the film in fruition whenever it's realized.
For the student narrative pitch competition, our panel of jurors included Marion Hill, a New Orleans-based filmmaker whose feature, My Belle, My Beauty, premiered at Sundance this year and is currently being distributed by Good Deed Entertainment. Elise Oxendine, Director of Industry and Festival Outreach for the Columbia University School of the Arts. And Jolene Pinder, a documentary producer, arts administrator, and professor of film at Tulane University. We'll go to our panel to find out the winner, who will also receive a $500 cash prize.
For their innovative treatment of genre, their original approach to visuals and sound, and for delivering such a compelling pitch, the winner of the student narrative category of South Pitch 2021 is
Julia Perret from Loyola University for her project, Another Scary Movie.
Congratulations, Julia.
Congratulations.
The third pitch competition was the WarnerMedia South Pitch Narrative Competition that brought 6 South-based filmmakers together to pitch their narrative-driven projects for a chance to receive an artist grant from WarnerMedia 150. Each of the 6 finalists received a $1,000 cash prize, and they included Asad Faruqi with his project The Immigration Game, Andy Morgan-Lander with their project Whistle Downwind, Ava Contis, who pitched a narrative series, Bathroom Drama, Lorraine Caffery, who pitched her project called Hunger, Christine Wong, who pitched Fly Girl, and Paavo Hananen, who pitched Remote View. The judging panel for this competition included Kareem Ahmad, Director of Outreach and Inclusion at the Sundance Institute, Amanda Salazar, Head of Programming and Acquisitions at the short film platform Argo, Summer Shelton, an award-winning director and producer. We'll now turn it over to the judging panel to find out the winner.
Based on the execution of a clear structure and vision of a project through the journey of an often marginalized central character, we proudly present
the winner of the 2021 WarnerMedia Narrative South Pitch is Fly Girl by Christine Wong.
Congratulations.
My name is Lamonia Deanne Brown, and I manage content strategy for WarnerMedia 150, where we uncover ideas and stories by leaning into the cultural landscape that surrounds us and by collaborating with a collection of curated storytellers to shape projects highlighting what's next and now in creativity and innovation. Thank you again to the filmmakers, the panelists, and today's winner. This was such an informative session, and we know that everyone viewing will gain a lot of knowledge from it. WarnerMedia 150 is thrilled to partner with the New Orleans Film Festival and support this program. Congratulations to the entire festival staff, and we'll see you again next year.
Finally, we wanted to recognize the grantees and participants in our first post-production grant and lab, South Shorts. New Orleans Film Society partnered with If Then Shorts at Field of Vision, working closely with Caitlin Burke, Meryl Sterrett, and Christine Chung. Each selected filmmaker received $5,000 and participated in a 5-week editing lab with advisors Angela Tucker and Kelly Creedon. Their work-in-progress shorts are screening during the festival in a special first look feedback session. Recipients of the program are Ijaz Mason, director and editor of Black Suit, Sewing Her Story; Christian Vasquez and Stevie Walker Webb, directors of Hundreds of Thousands; Bree Nieves, director and editor of Malditas; and Alejandra Vasquez, director, and Sam Osborne, editor of When It's Good, It's Good.
And that's a wrap for this year's Filmmaker Awards presented by WarnerMedia. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors, our filmmakers, and our audiences for joining this year's festival. You can catch all the films in the lineup until November 21st on Eventive. Congratulations to everyone, and have a great festival.